right, and welcome back to another episode of the Boston Red Sox MLB The Show 19 franchise mode. We're going to get started right away here. Quickly, Michael Chavis. The Red Sox called him up. He is their number one prospect in the organization. I'm telling you right now, this kid is the real deal. We will be calling him up as soon as MLB gives him a rating boost in the game. So let's be prepared for that. But first, just finished up, got swept by the Yankees. I told you they got swept in real life. I simulated it. I made sure they were going to get swept in the game too. One thing to discuss, Blake Swihart got traded. We're going to trade him too. Again, he's not a catcher. I was going to keep him originally, but what's the point? I'm never going to use him. I could have used his bat, but I'm never going to use him behind the plate. And that's 54 fielding. It's just not the way I play. So, again, we're going to trade him. And here's the trade package that we're going to come up with. I think I can do a little bit better because in real life, the Red Sox traded him for Marcus Wilson, Diamondbacks outfielder. But we don't have the non-leverage that the Red Sox didn't. Like, somebody would have claimed him if the Red Sox didn't trade him. So, Red Sox just say, hey, we're going to get something for him. I can do a little bit better. But we're also going to deal with the Diamondbacks, and we're going to put John Ryan Murphy because he's a much better defensive catcher. Can't hit a lick? Don't care. He's going to be our third catcher. And he has decent arm, good fielding, all that. Perfect for a third catcher. Stick him right in the minors. There's his stats you can see. And the other person we're going to trade, Nick Lavolo, Torrey, the dad, is the head coach of the Diamondbacks. Makes a lot of sense that maybe the dad would want his son in the organization. Here's the guy the Red Sox actually traded for, Marcus Wilson. Good speed guy, not a ton of bat power, but could develop into maybe a Jackie Bradley replacement down the road. And we're going to add this utility man, Tim Locastro, and you just wait and see what I do with him a little bit later. But he's just a utility guy, and Arizona has a ton of utility guys. They're going to call up Kelby Tomlinson right away anyway. You can see him down below. He's one overall less. And this trade's perfect. Marco Hernandez evens it out. Good trade. Now, I don't stop just there. We're going to go with a little three-trade cheese here. And again, I try to tell you, again, there's Phil Gosselin. He's their utility guy right now. But they want some utility depth. Trevor Plouffe, he's currently on the big league team. Probably not cutting it. And Philadelphia has about 800 outfielders. McCutchen, Williams, Herrera, Quinn, Harper, Altair, Cousins. I mean, they have so many outfielders. And I want one. 97 speed. That's what I'm looking for. I want that 97 speed. Again, I've been trying to tell you, I want a fourth outfielder. I really, really want a fourth outfielder. So what are we going to do? Oh, what do you know? Tim Locastro, and just to tell you, I do not let assets go to waste. I do not let assets go to waste. Remember we claimed Ian Hamilton? Yep, we're going to use him here. And this trade is just perfect. Three-way trade, loving life right now. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All for a catcher I'll never use. And again, we're going to show you real quick. The Diamondbacks, they immediately put Swihart on the big league roster, which I expected. Happy as could be. Sure, don't care, whatever. Never going to use him anyway. Philadelphia, Locastro on the big league roster. They're going to end up sending Plouffe down eventually because they have too many guys. But I just wanted to show you how it affects the other teams involved in the trade. Now, for me, trade accepted, trade accepted. For now, we're going to send Murphy and Quinn down, but I promise you I will use them soon as I figure out what I'm going to do with Brock Holt. Because I like Brock Holt. I don't know what to do. I'm probably going to send Brock Holt down, honestly. And call up Roman Quinn. Roman Quinn's the first guy that calls up. Probably next week, but we'll see. But eventually, yes, I will use him. That speed is just so damn dangerous, and it's going to make me a hell of a lot better because our outfield situation outside of the fourth guy, not good. And again, get to the Rays series. The Red Sox swept them in real life, so I put the difficulty down, and I made sure I was sweeping the Rays too. Here's a highlight from one of the games. This was the toughest game against Blake Snell. I put the hitting difficulty down to rookie because the Red Sox, again, swept. If the Red Sox sweep in real life, I'm going to make it easy for myself. But this one wasn't so easy. Blake Snell was bringing it. He is tough. I'll tell you, if I would have played that game on veteran, I'm not getting a hit. I had some base runners going, but I didn't do any real damage. They were all bloop singles and ground ball singles and nothing really going on. I had 12 hits, but nothing was hit hard. And here's the highlights. This was the only thing I got. This was the hardest hit ball I hit. Pierce with a home run. I'm starting to hit better with Pierce, which is a good sign. Definitely a good sign. Those Rays blue unis, they are just beautiful, I'll tell you that. And today I pitched with Sale. This was the first run he gave up in 5 starts now. 4 starts, whatever. This is the first run I gave up. I was stunned. Daniel Robertson, of all people, hits a homer. And this guy, Joey Wendell, was killing me. No batting gloves, no problem. He was killing me all series. He lit up David Price a couple times. He was lighting me up. He was getting hits after hits. But, again, Sale, another dominant pitching performance. I can't even believe I gave up those 2 homers. But outside of that, he only gave up 3 hits on the day. He was pitching his ass off, so I guess you'll take it. This Rays offense, little overrated. Little overrated. They have some guys that can hit, but it's a very average offense. I mean, I know they won 90 games last year, but you're making a big mistake if you're crowning them like kings of the AL or whatever you want to say about them. This I had bases loaded. Got a lucky break because he didn't caught it. Again, I wasn't doing a whole lot of damage. Worked a couple walks. Got a couple singles. But this was by far the closest game. The other game, Price pitched his ass off. Beat up Charlie Morton a little bit. The other game, I beat the hell out of Jacob Faria. Put up 12 runs. Having Kimbrel back is just making life so much easier in that bullpen. So much easier. And yeah, that'll about do it. Comment down below, what do you think of my trade? Do you love my 3-team cheese with the trading action? Was it a good trade for me? Did I make a mistake giving up on Blake Swihart? You let me know. And here's the box score at the end of the game. Is what it is. But again, comment down below. What do you think of the trade? Are you a big Swihart fan? I wasn't going to use him behind the plate. So I thought, you know what? There's no point in me having him either. I'll trade him too. And again, it fits real life because he did get traded to the Diamondbacks. I, on the other hand, did not have to trade him. The Red Sox did have to trade him because they took him off the 40-man roster and someone would have claimed him. So, again, let me know what you think of the trade. I love it. I think I did well. And that'll about do it. We'll see you next time.